Trevor Bearman.
Trevor Bearman.
But now I'm realizing the error of my ways. Because it makes more sense that it would be Trev, because that's...
what you said before.
Yeah, except you know what? I like what it represents. It's showing, hinting, through subtlety, that really, Trev is Trevor. And that's what he's trying to get back to, with the help of his bear allies.
Okay, so interior...
Cave.
Cave. Interior cave. Okay.
Interior cave.
All right.
You want opening scene?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Could you hold my cigarette?
Yes, absolutely.
Just get it out of my knapsack.
Okay. Yep. It's been in there for a few seconds, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has. Interior cave. We see a man, shirtless, overweight but confident, but also sad. We also see 6 jacked bears. These bears are so yoked, it would make a rich person broke.
All right, I'm gonna sit and you're gonna sit.
Yes. Listen, I want to tell you
Go ahead.
about my personal journey.
I'm not sure I'm interested.
Oh, stepfather,
Would you not? Okay, just for starters, just a healthy boundary, okay?
Yes.
Please don't call me that.
Okay.
That was a really short period of time,
Okay.
and it was annulled. I mean, I barely knew you.
I appreciate the paternal element of our bond, but are you telling me that...
That I would prefer not to be called stepfather.
Okay.
Try Jeff.
How about we meet in the middle? Daddy?
I just graduated with a degree in gender studies. So I'm not going to get under the clown. We're on to the clown, man.
Okay.
I'm not going to do it.
Could you do me a favor?
What?
Could you just walk up to the friggin' clown's finger, please?
You want me to walk up to the clown, put my head under the clown's hand, have the clown push me down?
I think you're tall enough, but I got a job and I'm trying to keep it, okay?
You think I'm tall enough?
I think so. Because he's sagging by the minute.
I'm just going to get on the bumper cars. I'm not going to... You can't measure me.
Go.
Because I'm too big of a person for this amusement park.
Get on the friggin' bumper.
Really?
What did I just say?
I can get on the bumper cars? I don't need your permission. I'm just gonna do it.
That's
I'm gonna bump
really...
the cars.
You know what? I'll tell you, for minimum wage, all summer, getting skin cancer under the sun, I give a shit.
You need to do it.
Oh, hi, Lucy.
No, you can come be on the bumper
Sorry,
cars.
honey, you can't. I'm sorry.
No, hey.
You're all right.
Let her on.
I can't.
Why not?
Because she's not a bill.
Because she's not a person to you?
Because there's a liability policy, which is bought by the owner of the park, who's my boss, and the liability policy says you gotta be this tall to go on bumper cars.
It's paternalistic. It's infantilizing
Right. Yep.
women.
Paternalistic.
Right.
two wonderful improvisers are going to play 3 different characters. Oh! What is something that these 3 characters need to accomplish?
Finding Bigfoot.
All right. Take it away.
I've laid out the maps, James.
Yeah. That's pretty mountainous country.
Yep. See, these are all the latest sightings. I used my compass and some red yarn.
I love the yarn.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Somewhere in that radius.
Well, we're inside that radius now, which means that at any moment we could have an encounter. It's conceivable.
We're not going to have an encounter here while we're looking at the map, right? Well, it's conceivable.
No, I don't think so, because after all, this is a well-established camp we're in. It just happens to be inside the radius.
James, what do we do now? I only mapped it out. We didn't plan what we're going to do when we actually find him.
He's known to be shy.
Yeah, he won't look at me directly.
No. We're socially awkward also, sir.
We're so awkward. We're so awkward.
Really?
I'm really awkward, too.
And your feet aren't that big.
No, they're not that big. I wish somebody would notice something else about me once in a while.
Well, that's why my partner and I are here. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what do you notice about me?
Your eyes.
Yeah. No one calls me Mr. Blue Eyes of the mountains.
Your eyes are soft
Yeah,
and delicate,
that's right.
like us. We're soft and delicate.
Yes, that's right. Especially this guy. Really delicate. He just likes naps. He's afraid to actually get out in the wilderness.
I sense a tension between the two of you.
No, not at all. It's just that some of us are real adventurers, and some of us are map people. Map people? We wouldn't even be in this radius if it wasn't for my map.
You know, this kind of behavior is why we hide.
Yeah, that's why they hide, that kind of behavior.
But really, actually, a creative endeavor demands a certain amount of sort of tension between the creators, don't you think?
I know what you mean. When I was building my lair with the other Bigfoot,
There are other.
we collaborated a lot, artistically and conceptually.
Are you familiar with the Hegelian dialectic?
Yes, of course.
You are?
Of course.
Perhaps Bigfoot and Homo sapiens can arrive at truth.
This is not going to go anywhere. Hegelian dialect, this is... Oh, God.
Dialectic,
Just like you were...
dialectic, actually.
Yeah,
I have several volumes in my cave.
Yes, ma'am.
Did I see my father?
I have not seen thine father. He was here at one point, but now he is not.
Well, if he was here at one point, he must be somewhere else at this point.
And if I point to the place that he once was, then he would not be at the point that he once was.
Well, if I take thy pointer and point it towards where he is, thou shalt find him.
Whereupon I point, he shall be. He's there.
Twas in the bath, but 1 second ago, and poof, I've appeared.
Father,
Yes.
I must bend our ear.
Bend, bend.
well, point where I must go.
Lovers of improvisational theater, please give a wonderful downtown Schenectady welcome for the Mop and Bucket Company! Yeah! Absolutely wonderful! All right. Hello, everyone. If I could see you, I would know that you look beautiful. I'm imagining that you look absolutely... Could I get a little house? I was right! You're gorgeous! All right, welcome to the Mopco. Bye! You can take the house away now. That's good. By your applause, how many of you have been to a show at the Mopco before? Nice. Very nice. And there are some pockets of silence. How many of you have been to an improv show before? I would like to point out that less people clap about it, which scares me when it happens. I don't know what y'all saw here, but for the most part, we do improv. But that's okay. We're going to improvise tonight. Here's the technical definition. You may take notes if you wish. Improv means that we make stuff up. Good? Okay, and we're going to make stuff up right now, starting with a game called Objection, by virtue of the fact that these wonderful improvisers have stepped up on this stage. They have all become attorneys. Isn't that amazing? Yes, and they need something, please, folks, non-controversial to debate in court. If there is anything left that is non-controversial.
Which cough drops are the best?
Ooh. Which cough drops are the best?
Well, it's clear that Hall's is the best cough drop. They make so many different flavors, and the effervescence that comes from them. I love them.
Objection.
Yes.
Ricola.
Sustained.
Picture yourself. Swiss Alps. Nothing. Nothing around.
Yes.
Yodelay-hoo.
Sustained.
Higher hill is a lonely goat. Yodelay, yodelay, yodelay-hoo.
Objection!
Yes.
Sheep on a mountainside.
Sustained.
That's what I thought every time someone mentioned something about the Alps, was just the big fluffy sheep that I would hope to
Objection!
Both of you at the same time.
Heidi!
It's too sheer.
He was faster. Sustained.
We all know that the Alps are the home of Heidi, that lovable scamp.
Objection.
Yes.
Heidi Klum.
Sustained.
Okay, one day you're in, the next day you're out. What are you gonna do?
Objection!
Yeah.
Heidi, Heidi, ho.
Heidi, 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 ho! Heidi, 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 he!
Objection!
Yeah.
Smurf!
What?
Smurf!
Sustained.
I'll smurf you one! Oh, now I smurf you first! I love you too, honey!
Objection.
Right there.
This is a PG-13 show at home.
Yes, it is. Sustained.
Okay, no Smurfs. I'm done with blue. Green is what's going
Objection.
on right now.
Right there.
I
In
would
blue.
enjoy an R-rated show.
Too bad. Overruled.
Objection.
Yeah, right here.
It isn't easy being green.
Sustained.
I mean, listen to the frog, people. The frog knows what he's talking
Objection!
about.
Yes.
Quite frankly, I think it's pretty easy to be green.
Ooh. I'll allow it.
Listen, I get queasy all the time, and I haven't experienced any side effects other than, you know.
Objection.
Yes.
I want chili cheese fries.
Sustained.
So I was thinking about the chili cheese fries.
Objection.
Yes.
Cheese fries are better warmed.
I see what you did there. Sustained.
I'm just saying, you have them piping hot, the cheese is all melted.
Objection!
Yeah.
Piping hot is a phrase only used for cookies.
No, I'm still angry about the last thing. Overruled. 30 seconds. Yes.
That thing that Canadians make.
Go for it.
It's like poutine, that's the one!
Objection.
Yeah.
This is a PG-13 show.
Sustained.
You can't put all that.
Right here.
I'd like some poutine.
Objection!
Right there.
I'd like some poutine.
15 seconds.
Anybody?
Objection!
We're on the end.
I believe we should all be teens. It was a good year.
Okay, fine. Yeah.
Sexy, sexy teen!
Get out of
Objection!
Yes.
I'm still there.
1969!
Yeah. Hayes wins. That's it. All right. So, could we please have, let's have Sharon and Leo and Drew, Sharon and Drew and Leo be right on the ready, please. Can we get you guys on?
Okay.
Yes.
What are we playing, Michael?
We need two, let me get a little house, two audience volunteers who are willing to come up on stage. Oh, you know what? I have prejudice here, but two of our students, come on down. All right, so I'm going to pretend I don't know your names. What's your name?
Gavin.
This is Gavin, and what is your name, Hannah? Hannah. All right, very good. So here's the deal. First of all, give it up for Gavin and Hannah. Now, this is a scene called Puppets. You are the puppeteers, these actors. And by the way, there may be another character, and we don't know how to handle that. But for starters, they can say anything. You can say anything.
I can
that
say
you want.
anything
Anything.
I want.
However, they cannot move on their own. They need assistance. So if you could stand straight.
Oh,
it's
okay.
That's good. If you want them to move, you move them, and you would actually have that level. They'll stay right where you put them. Okay, you can go back to neutral, right? So just try that a little bit. Try that a little bit. Now it's very important that you realize as you're moving them that there's a lot of responsibility here because these are real human beings. So you don't want to hurt them, make them hit each other, anything like that, because if you injure them, you have to take them home. All right? Good. Perfect. Oh, you know how to do this already. That's right, Gavin. If you want to make them walk, just tap the back of the knee for one step forward. Go ahead.
The back of the knee?
Tap the back of the knee.
I get it. The back of the leg will do.
The back, there you go. And the other one for the other leg. That's right, gently. Gently. He can feel it if you just tap. He's back there going, wow. All right. And if you want them to back up, just the front of the knee, give a little tap, and they will take a step backwards. Perfect. You're responsible for moving their head, the whole thing. Got it? Yes? Yeah. Okay, very good. You guys can go back to neutral. Great. I told you you have to be careful, right? We're going to have the suggestion for the scene start from their position at the beginning of the scene, which you are going to provide, because we are going to provide you with the last 10 seconds of the Jeopardy theme song. During that time, put them in whatever interesting position you like. You got that? Okay, so la 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 la, you know it. La 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 la.
I'm gonna kill him. I'm really gonna kill him this time. Anthony, this is it.
No, please, just look into my eyes.
No way.
I insist you look into my eyes, Deborah.
If you put this ventriloquist dummy in my car one more time, I'm gonna, that's it. His head's coming off right now. I'm squeezing his head tight.
I'm coming to save the ventriloquist dummy!
No,
Post haste!
I'm squeezing him. There's like no room. There's no room.
That's it. It's time for me to use my powers.
Try it. Oh, what? Ventriloquism, Anthony? It's pop. It's
You're
right
choking me! You're choking me to death, sister!
No, he's dead. That's not possible.
No, I got 9 lives, honey!
His head's over there, rolling around. This is his corpse.
You've never seen decapitated
Anthony
body before?
Jr.
No!
Take him. Take him. What's left of him. Take him.
I won't just take him. I'll delicately reassemble him.
You can try.
Oh, I could do it in 10 seconds flat. Check this out.
No, there's therapy for that.
You timing me? Check, yeah. Oh,
I'm coming.
and you just gotta mix it up.
Well, I'm gonna go kick his head even farther downstage. That way.
Oh, good. Wait, I forgot the head. Let me go get it.
I'm gonna wear your
No! Don't. I'll be sure to get all of it. By the way, don't you love how tall and handsome this guy is?
I hate it. He's coming in between our relationship. Why is he so realistic? Why is he so realistic? I'm gonna rip this one's head off too.
Honey, I know how to alleviate this. Will you marry me as I get down on one knee with my puppet?
Don't you dare ask me through the puppet. Don't you do this again.
Marry me instead of maybe?
Say it through the puppet. Say it through the puppet.
Okay, I'm going to say it through the puppet.
Yeah, Drew, you're not going far. Cat and Hayes. Alright. And if you like all kinds of theater, that might include musical theater. You can often tell when you listen to the dialogue in a musical, it shifts somehow, and you know that they're setting up a song. It's like they're cueing a song. It's a song cue. So these 3 actors are going to start working in a scene. When I hear that dialogue shift that indicates that this must be a song cue, I will say, that sounds like a song cue, at which point, by the way, could you give it up for Mike Short? Mike And that will tell us that a song is about to begin. 3 of you, right? 3 of you are trying to complete something. What are they trying to complete?
Cooking broccoli.
They are trying to complete cooking broccoli. Seen it?
Yes, chef.
I believe that what you should do is stir faster.
Oh, I was just letting it boil, sir. Thank you, yes, chef.
Don't you know that you're supposed to stir and boil?
Now I do, chef.
Oh, I wish that new kid would come in here. He's a much better cook than you. Who is it?
It is I, the new kid.
Bravo! Song cue to me.
all about my newness. I'm a new kid. Oh, this is true. I walk into a room and say, how do you do? Woohoo! Look at you, stirring broccoli like a total noob. Oh! Let me show you how it's done. Because stirring broccoli should be a bit fun. See how I flick the wrist and you swear. You'll be good someday, but you're just not there.
I do love your moxie. This is what I'm talking about. I need something fresh with the broccoli, something different, some panache, some pish-posh, some other yeah.
Yes. It seems like you need a secret ingredient.
Secret ingredient? I wonder what it could be.
It's definitely not me. I'm just like a flat souffle with nothing to offer.
If ever I heard of something.
When you first get put into the oven like a little bun, you come out into the world and look around and say, I hope this will be fun. But some of us never rise to our great big heights. No, some of us, no matter how much we study, fist and fight, we just delay a flat souffle.
Dollar, maybe I've been wrong. I finally heard your heart. And I don't really think of you as a flat souffle as much as a just kind of normal souffle that hasn't risen to its occasion. However, I believe that you do have something. Very much.
There's a song cue.
Really? What is it?
But let me tell you about it. When I think about you, I used to think you were normally, and now I see you, and I want to greet you formally and tell you, my friend, you've got something. I don't know what it is. You got that certain kind of pow. Something about you makes me want to say, you can do it now. And you're stirring the broccoli perfectly. And now I know what it is. You got something. You got something. You got something. You got something, kid.
So, hey, Alex,
Yes.
you want to get some genres?
Yes,
for
I
us?
do. Okay.
Absolutely.
What we're going to be doing now is we're going to be playing the game of genre switch. I'm taking over because Michael is going to be in this game. What we need to get for this game is a long list of genres. So let's start with genres of film.
Horror.
Horror.
Romance.
Sci-fi.
Romance.
Romance.
Anime. Action.
What was that?
Anime?
Anime.
Crime.
Silent film.
Oh, I'm sorry, over here.
Crime.
Crime.
Silent film.
Silent film. Okay, hold on a second. Now, let's get some styles of literature.
Fantasy.
Fantasy.
Shakespeare.
Shakespeare.
Russian.
Russian?
Yes.
Okay. What was that over here? I heard?
Mystery.
Mystery. I think we probably have enough already. Everyone okay with that, or do you want to get poets or? Okay,
You got so many.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Rom-com, and then let's just for fun, let's get a few styles of poetry.
Purple prose.
Purple prose. Haiku. Limerick. And sonnet. Okay, I think we've got enough. Basically, what's going to be happening is there are going to be players up on the stage. At any point during their scene, I can pick one of them, and I will say like Michael, science fiction, and Michael will now have to act in the scene as if he is in a science fiction movie. It'll make a lot of sense once you start watching it. Do you want a suggestion?
How about where we are?
Where is this taking place?
Roman Coliseum.
I'm sorry, Roman Coliseum.
Hell, honey, come here. Come here. Let me get you. You right there in front of the pillar. That's nice. That's great.
Stabbing them.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
The gladius.
Yeah.
The sword's called
Okay.
a gladius.
Now hold your hands up. We're gonna frame you up so that it looks like you're giant. Okay, so put your hands up, one on
Oh,
top,
I'm
one on the
breaking a
bottom.
piece
Yeah,
off.
yeah,
I'm
and the other
breaking
one
a
on the
piece
bottom.
off.
There it is.
Western.
All right. Just you, me, and the lions.
You think you're a giant, do you? Well, let me tell you something. This old Coliseum here has seen many an epic battle. Don't worry about Lucy, she's shy.
You know what made they call me the decline of the West. Ever read it?
Better be careful spinning that gun. I knew you weren't pointing it at me, so I didn't draw.
Russian.
I'll point this gun at you, Sergei. You took the Countess away from me.
Let me tell you, I am not afraid of you.
I'm cold. I'm cold. We need to go back to the party after I
You
kill
are
you.
cold, but you are not observant. You do not see the old babushka woman pushing the wagon with the baby.
The baby represents the folly of youth. And the arrogance of the aristocracy.
Purple prose. Purple prose.
How dare you compare me to the aristocracies? What aristocracy?
Of course, he said, melancholically, pondering his drink which he had mixed solemnly, rhetorically, metaphorically, allegorically, and drank.
Romance. Romance.
You want to mix me one of those? What about you, honey? What are you gonna have?
Well, I think I'll have whatever you're having.
We're having, no, you. Oh, me? Oh, I'm just,
Limerick.
I was just an old guy from the town who, was thinking something could go down.
Oh, I would like that.
It won't make you fat.
And then we'll get another round.
Homer.
I would like to propose a toast to both of you beauties.
Lovely. Howdy, Harold.
What's in this?
Here's to you, my little pretty. Stop where you are!
It's fine. What's in this drink? Why are we wearing these old wedding dresses? What's going on?
Shakespeare.
Polonio! Polonio!
Yes?
Polonio, you got me again.
Come, my dear, then take my hand and stand. Please, arise.
I need not your hand. I need your mind.
Oh, bitter is my shame. For I have offered my hand to this fair wench who hath.
Silent film.
that isn't all tied up, and we bring it down stage here. That microphone stand, and I'll get this one. We need, once again, some house lights. We need 2 people from the audience who believe that they would be very good at providing some sound effects for a scene. We have, oh, very good. Come right down. Here we go. Very, very nice. Very good. And may I have your name, sir?
Scala.
Scala. Give it up for Scala, please. I hope I am. And Scala, we're just going to test this mic. We'll get it on here. Okay, give it a shot.
Just say anything?
There we go.
Okay.
Beautiful. And we have somebody for the other mic. You're going to be providing sound effects. Could I get the actors on the stage? Oh, don't be shy. I know there's somebody here who says, I could do this. Ah, right there. Very good. What is your name? Jessica. Jessica, wonderful. Very good. Is that tall enough for you? You good? We can make it a little bit taller. You're going to handheld? That's fine. Absolutely great. All right, so Jessica, you're going to mostly be providing sound effects when Amanda does something. Amanda, just do something that would make a sound, if you would. Just like that. And Scala, Leo, you'll obviously... Yeah. That's it. Yeah. So this can work 2 ways. You can react to what your actors do, or they can react to you. So you could simply make a sound that Leo will need to apply a movement to. Yeah, that's right. And Jessica, you want to try the same thing? Very nice. What is the relationship between the 2 people on the stage?
Cellmates.
Cellmates. Cellmates. You can move furniture if you need it. There's so much furniture in cells.
That harmonica's not good anymore. I'm gonna rake it across the bars.
That's what I was doing with my cup over here.
You have nice bars.
Yeah,
Man, this place doesn't work at all. Look at the sound the toilet makes. Donna! You smell terrible!
What am I covered in? Why is it stretchy?
It's purple! Wait a second! My hands are rubber!
That happened.
Wait, I can maybe stretch myself through the bars.
What? Wait, like this? I think I could slide through the
Lights out in 10 minutes.
We gotta get out of here.
I'm trying to get this.
No, this is a gift, Donna. This is a gift. We smell terrible. We can escape.
I feel like they're gonna follow our scent.
That's fair. I do hear the dogs.
Oh, we're back in our cell.
Yeah.
Wait, do you hear the warden down the hall? That's his usual sleep talk gibberish. We're fine.
Okay, I'm gonna slip out and steal the keys, and then we make a break for it.
Okay, I like that.
Okay.
Slide back through. Yep.
get that other one moved right there. That's wonderful. So, let's have Hayes and Drew and Jen and Sharon. A little history lesson for some of our audience members. For others, it'll be memory. Isn't that lovely? Back a long, long time ago on late night television, there was a thing called television where you turned it on and messed with a metal thing on top until you got a picture. And late at night, there were commercial ads for compilation CDs. Many songs on some loosely assigned thread that had to do with low copyright costs. And they would be sold late at night to people for a low, low price. And if you ordered before midnight, you got a second one, which was just as long. So we're going to take you back to that wonderful time. What would be a subject of conversation around the dinner table?
Lawn care.
Lawn care. Take it away, Sarah.
Well, what a great compilation this is. I'm so excited about this. And if you call now, you can get the bonus CD. So go ahead and reach for your phones. Do you have any songs that you particularly like, or should we just start with the first one?
I mean, I love this first track. First track, always a classic. Mow, mow, mow your lawn. Very classic.
You gotta mow your lawn. You gotta do it right. You gotta mow your lawn, and you gotta do it at night.
What an absolute banger.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow.
And then for that to be followed by just a beautiful, aching love song. Don't use pesticide here. Oh,
Don't
just
the
so
children,
beautiful.
yeah, children live here.
Yeah.
Don't use pesticide here because we want the bugs, dear. Don't use pesticide here. We want the bugs, my dear.
I got a personal attachment to this next song.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, this was such a ballad with me and the girls back in the day. You know, roll the top down. I'd love to hear Dandelion again. Dandelion.
Crazy pop song.
Crazy pop song. Yeah.
Oh, dandelion, why are you lying to me? I see you're out, but it's still 43 degrees.
And then, you know, I think it's great the way they include a little bit of country on this album. Very
All the grass.
inclusive.
Yeah.
Exactly. And then the name of this song is just so, it just hits you right here. Don't move those baby bunnies. Woo!
Whoa! Yeah.
Don't you move those baby bunnies. I like them right there, my honeys. You might not really think it's funny, but don't you move those baby bunnies.
Dandelion and Baby Bunnies.
Yeah,
That one.
yeah.
That one's so crazy.
Do you think we have time for one more, maybe?
I absolutely do.
What about the big closing song that is the rock opera ballad?
Oh, absolutely. This
Yeah.
one was our prom. So, I mean,
Yeah,
this one was
yeah.
like, people were like going
Lose their
insane
minds, right?
on this song. That grass. That grass.
That grass, that grass, that grass over. That grass.
Amanda and Kat, come on up, and once more with the lights on the house area, we need a couple of people. We saw puppeteers, they had to do a lot of movement. This doesn't require any movement, it just requires a couple of people who have an innate sense of when a sentence should be finished, what should be said. Do we have anybody who's got that ability? You're leaning forward. I wonder if that means something. Do we, yes? Woo! Yeah. All right, very good. Some more of our students. This is wonderful. All right, very good. Joanne, what's your name?
My name's Joanne.
Great. How about you, Brianna? What's your name?
B.
B. All right, very good. Wonderful. So your job is really quite simple. They're going to start a scene, as we often do. However, they may just not know how to finish, or they may forget how to finish a
Sentence.
Yeah, that's right, just like that. Sentence. And you will fill in the blanks. So let's try that.
Hey, look over there. It's a great big
Wasp.
wasp. Ah!
Yeah, so now you give that a shot.
Hurry up! I need to
Go to the bathroom.
go to the bathroom.
Yeah, just like that. Excellent. Beautiful. What is Kat holding in her pocket?
Fish.
A fish. A fish. Let us begin.
Hey, Chloe. Happy birthday.
How old is Chloe now?
Chloe is 1 month old.
Wow.
I know that because she has
blue scales.
blue scales, and the brochure said that when they get their first blue scales, that will mean they're a month old.
Oh, that's so exciting. Before that, her scales were
Neon.
neon, right?
That's right. She's maturing, so she's getting bluer. I hope you don't think it's too soon, but I wanted to introduce you to my fish since it's our third date. I think you're really sweet, and so I wanted to make sure that we were all compatible.
All three of us?
Yes, you see, my fish lets me know if my dates
We'll pass inspection.
will pass inspection. So if you could just move over here and be inspected.
I'm feeling a little
Nauseous.
I
Oh, I understand. It is very nerve-wracking. You definitely want Chloe's approval. Just step right up.
don't look at her cute little
But
butt. I love the way it wiggles when it sings. Hi, Chloe.
I love that you noticed that. Most people just notice the tail, but the butt part is
Especially attractive.
attractive. And the fact that she's wiggling it means that she thinks you're
really something special.
really something special.
That's great. I think Chloe is
Fine.
fine.
You think Chloe is fine?
Fine may have been the wrong word. I meant
Spectacular.
spectacular. Spectacular. She's spectacular.
Well, since Chloe approves and you think she's spectacular, maybe we could
Go into the bedroom and snuggle.
woo-hoo, to the bedroom and snuggle. It's a waterbed.
Wonderful. Hey, it's time for that chain murder. You want to set that up and so forth?
Yeah,
Do it, whoever it was. Go, fly, little birds. Fly, little birds. Here we go. Very good. They'll tell you what's up. It's fly.
All right. My three compatriots are going to, in a moment, when I tell them to, are going to turn their backs to you, stick their fingers in their ears, and hum. That will mean that they can't hear what you say. Believe me, it's true. You can try it yourself. But they will not be able to hear. Their backs will be to us. I am going to get from you a room in the house, a profession, and an object. Then I will, one by one, we will tag each other in, and the clue giver is going to communicate without using any words, just in gibberish. Where are we? What room in the house? What is the profession of the person being communicated to? And what is the object? Once they have those three things, they will use that object to cold-bloodedly murder the clue giver. It's a very peaceful game. And then the next person will tag in, and we all have 3 minutes to get through all of us and communicate those three things. Got it? Mm-hmm. All right, so please turn your backs, put your fingers in your ears, hum so that you cannot hear. If you can hear, hum louder. Okay, so what room in the house are we in? Attic. We're in the attic? And what is the profession?
Meter maid.
A meter maid, I heard. We're in the attic, we're a meter maid, and what is the object?
The Holy Grail.
What?
The Holy Grail.
The Holy Grail. Meter maid. Holy Grail. Here we go.
That's funny.
Yes. I too love.
No, somebody
Yes. Of course. Yes. Yes.
Gibberish, not English. Gibberish.
Kurt, so this is wrong, or I.
You don't need to speak gibberish.
It's gonna no. It's good.
Ching ching. Oh.
Skip to bed. You didn't have to skip it. Oh, so like this. Skip it in a spin. Skip. Oh, skip it.
Oh, my son, finish this too. Oh, no. Oh, that's good luck.
Skip Skibbity bear. Oh, skibbity bear. You're just giving me.
Oh! That's a good one.
Skibbity bear.
Stick 'em on it. Stick 'em on it. Oh, stick 'em on it. Oh, my shit. Who's running by Sing, check, team. Oh, my God. Second one. Woohoo, woo. Second one. Shooter, teacher, boy, my God.
30 seconds.
Punk, punk. Oh, no, there's a man. Woohoo. Oh, my God.
A drunk college student.
I was a police officer.
Police officer.
Meter maid.
Oh!
And the object.
His head.
A can of beer.
Ooh,
A glass.
the Holy Grail.
So it is just about time for a press conference. Before we go to the press conference, I just want to tell you that Act 2 would be very different. Act 2 is the actual real life event where we'll be interviewing Andy Berger. It's going to be fascinating and wonderful, I believe. But now, who are the two that are leaving? Bye. Woo! They're leaving the room. Give them a hand. Can we get house, please? House. There we go. Very good. So, we're going to have a press conference. We need those two to come back in, and they are going to be a famous pair from history. Like Sonny and Cher, but not them. Or
a fictional couple or any
Yeah.
famous duo.
Buffalo Bill and Annie Oakley.
Ernie and Bert.
well, I heard Buffalo Bill and
I
Annie
like
Oakley.
that. Yeah, I like that.
Natasha and
I think
Boris.
yeah.
There you go.
Okay, hold on.
Chicken donkey.
David though.
Hold on. Natasha and Boris, by your applause, Natasha and Boris. Buffalo Bill and Annie Oakley. Natasha and Boris, don't you? I believe, okay, so when they come back, they're going to be Natasha and Boris. We can take space in the audience, actors. We're going to sort of lead the questioning of this press conference. Really the game, and you're all part of it, is to ask questions that are not too obviously leading them to the answer at first, but every question should contain a hint as to who they are. And at some point they will hopefully, either that or it's going to be a very long night. One of the two, they'll figure it out. All right, we ready? So, on the count of 3, let's say, come on in. Good? 1, 2, 3. Come on in! Excellent.
And ladies and gentlemen, now the President of the United States.
What?
What a funny joke. We better take some questions?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. Does anybody have a question for us? Yes, you over here.
Yeah, I have a little problem in the crawl space above my garage. I've got these little red rodents that seem to go gliding around at night. I wonder if you could help me out with what I should do about them.
So you have some sort of sugar glider difficulties?
Well, I think that's another continent, but that's sort of basic concept.
Oh, like a flying squirrel.
Something like that.
Squirrels, yeah, sounds
But
like
not a flying squirrel.
I
Something
don't know,
like a
because
flying
they come out
squirrel.
at night.
No,
I was
it
wondering.
is. He's asking us.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'd say flying squirrel.
Yeah,
Would you?
that's-
All right.
It's definitely a flying squirrel.
Another question? Yes.
What's your favorite color of borscht?
I like the bright pink one.
No, I'm dark purple myself.
Bright pink. Dark.
Dark purple, definitely dark purple. Yes.
So, how do you feel about the dramatic height difference between you?
Doesn't bother me.
It really doesn't get in the way.
Yeah.
Yes.
So there have been some reports about your villainy levels as of late. Do you currently think that you're bad enough?
Well, I mean, I don't like to brag, but I regularly drown puppies. I mean, I think that's pretty bad.
I don't know. I think we're pretty bad considering our arch nemesis. Yes?
Is there any truth to the rumor that you are going to declare moose hunting legal?
Oh, well, I think we all are going to discover that moose hunting should be illegal.
Should be.
Yes, it very much
Tell
should
them,
be.
Boris. Tell them.
Moose and squirrel!
All right, let's give it up to Dodge and Dolly! So, given that, I think that we are going to take a brief intermission now. There's a restroom there. There's another one right outside the curtain. The snack bar is open. You have your phones. It's going to be all right. We'll be back in about 12 minutes or so. All right? Thank you.
because this is going to be even more fun. But before we dive in, I know, right? Before we dive in, just a few things I want to tell you. If you were watching this, if you were not up here, but you were still watching, and you were thinking, heck, I can do that, or even, I don't know if I can do that, but it looks like fun, we know you can. We want you to try. We have all sorts of classes and events going on here all the time. Just today, we had a birthday party, a class, a podcast recording, and now a show. 2 shows, a showcase show and now a show. So there are all sorts of things for you to do. Our most popular way to get started, if you've never improvised before, is on a Monday night drop-in class. Or if you've improvised lots before and you just don't want to make a commitment, just come on by whenever you want. It's $10 just per class. You pay when you come. Or if you are a student or a senior or a teacher or a student, I said student twice, did I? And or a first responder or active military or a veteran or broke, then it's only $5. If $5 is too much, come anyway. We will work out a deal with you because we believe that improv will save the world and we're preaching the gospel. Or come on by. We also just started on Thursday nights a whole series of advanced intensives. So we have a different topic every time. There are regular series classes going on. You can find all about that and about our shows, including our upcoming Saturday night Chortle Combat, which is improv as a competitive sport, on our website. That is mopco.org, mopco.org. Don't go to mopco.com unless you want clean supplies. Come on in, guys. Come on in. Very nice. Very nice. So the second batch of our show tonight is something called Real Life, the Improv, where we take a real life person, unlike these imaginary improviser people, and we interview them about their real lives. And then we improvise inspired by that life. Tonight, we are very, very excited to have Andy Berger with us. I'm gonna make you clap again in just a minute, but we'll take the extra. He is a music director, he's a church musical minister, he's a vocal soloist, he is the co-owner of his family farm in Niskayuna. Please put your hands together once again for Mr. Andy Berger! We are so delighted to have you here.
I've definitely never been here before.
No, and you have no deep interpersonal relationships with any of our company members.
No, never seen him anywhere. Ever
No,
before
that's
in my
all
life.
right. Well, maybe by the end of tonight, we will know you better, and you will know us better. Maybe even people you think you know really well.
Great.
We'll see. So, Andy, let's start at the beginning.
Sure.
Where were you born?
So I'm from here. I've lived in Niskayuna pretty much my whole life. I grew up right on Route 7 across from the Niskayuna Reformed Church, my family's church. And that's where I am now, the music director. So every Sunday morning I'm running the choir and music and everything there. And it's
At your family church?
Well, the church that my family has gone to for like 200 years.
Wow.
Yeah, we're in the archives. Actually. So the farm that my parents own is kind of a merger, but on my mom's side it goes back to like the 1820s, right there on Route 7 in Niskayuna. Like they're in like the little Niskayuna history book that you can get at Barnes & Noble or wherever you can find them. We have been there a lot.
Wow. And what kind? Tell me about the farm.
So it's a greenhouse and vegetable farm. So we've got like a bunch of greenhouses where we do like bedding plants and hanging baskets and vegetable plants, and then sort of by the time we get to the middle of the summer, we do a bunch of produce, tomatoes and corn and peppers and all that kind of fun stuff.
I'm sorry to interrupt. So 200 years ago,
they were
dry
doing
packing baskets?
they were doing the equivalent of that. The invention of greenhouse plastic, I guess, was a big deal back in the 1950s, because before that they were these really, kind of rickety old glass greenhouses that my grandfather actually took really good care of, and they were very charming, but they took a lot to take care of, and you had to heat them with coal stoves.
Coal stoves. I would like to see a scene of your great-grandfather
Sure.
Coming home for dinner and complaining maybe to the
Absolutely.
wife about how hard it was to take care of the glass.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Pa?
I hate it when you call me Pa, Eloise.
Just that I can't remember your name, hon.
That's because I spend so much time out there.
Greenhouses, yeah.
Slicing my fingers to ribbons.
Oh, look at that. You ought to put something on that.
There is something on it, it's blood.
Well, don't go getting it all over my nice, clean kitchen.
There you go again, complaining. Is the burger ready?
Burger,
very hungry.
Yes.
Freeze for a second. Now this is your mom's family, right?
Yes.
Is there a family name?
Yes, this would be the Roops.
The Roops.
Yeah.
You know, some
world
night I...
famous root burger.
Thank you, my love.
But I've never heard that joke before.
No, I'm sure.
You've invented the TV tray. 200 years, 150 years before television.
Someday this thing will really come in handy.
Well, the proof of the pudding. You know, we should sell pudding.
Okay, enough. Yes.
So wildly, there's some things in there. One, the TV tray is very triggering because, like, to this day, that's kind of how my parents eat most of their dinners. Back in the day, the 19th century,
Yes.
they had one of the first ice cream parlors in town,
So
right
they
there
did
on the
start
farm.
serving
Yes. So actually, that was weird.
Wow.
Freakish. Yeah.
Wow, it is
Yeah.
freakish. There's something in
Yeah,
there.
there's something in there.
So you come along.
So I come along.
Where do you come in your family?
I am the younger brother. My older brother is 8 years older than me.
Wow.
And so I was basically an only child. Like, by the time I was in middle school, my brother was in college and then he moved out like immediately. Like, he did not stick around for reasons. But
So what were you like around that age?
well, I like to be called when I'm kind of talking about what I would do, on the farm, or I used to play a lot of video games as a little kid.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't a big reader, which now I kind of regret because I enjoy reading some things, but I was either like, I would get home from school, I would play like Final Fantasy, or I was lovingly now referred to in hindsight as a boy with a stick. Yeah,
And you just do like everything with a stick.
so like I would go out into the woods, like, along our property or down by the creek or the creek, depending on where you're from, and just find sticks and pretend they were swords or this and that, and just kind of pretend all afternoon. I would carry around like little notepads and either draw or write little fantasy stories, and I would just kind of go on these little adventures in my
Great.
backyard.
Maybe we could see Andy with his magical stick. You know what I mean.
Oh God.
I now make all of you squirrels super squirrels. Something about that doesn't quite feel right. Maybe I need to poke you just a little bit. Okay, that was too aggressive. Let's draw a line for some boundaries, eh, squirrels? I think I detect someone in need of my stick.
It's your mother.
Oh.
Look, I love the fact that you like to pretend. I'm just wishing you could go inside and play some video games. It might be better for you in the long run. It's really sad to watch you doing this.
Mother, I would love to. Boo!
This before department.
Yeah.
I have to say, as I was watching this little scene, I realized that a baton is a stick.
Right.
So you're still sort of a
Right.
boy with a stick.
So I'm kind of still a boy with a stick. Yeah. So somewhere along the way, not somewhere along the way, I know exactly what happened. People like to ask like, what made you go into music? Because now I'm currently a conductor of many ensembles, most notably octavo singers right here in Schenectady. Church and other things as well. But I had like two of the most amazing music teachers in high school. And they're the kind of teachers, it doesn't matter what subject you go, genre, I don't know, what subject you go into. If you have a really good English teacher, you like English. If you have a really good science teacher, you like science. And I had this orchestra teacher and this choir teacher who just ran such a professional operation with these high school students. You would come in and it was like you were playing for the New York Phil, or you were singing for, opera, and we wound up doing just these incredible performances as high schoolers, and I was totally hooked. And I went on to, get my degree in music ed. I thought maybe I wanted to be a high school teacher like them because I liked high school so much, and then I realized that wasn't really the typical high school experience. Like when I got to student teaching and kind of right after college, I was like, no, this doesn't seem right. This isn't enough. And so then I went on to do more things and eventually became college professor, adjunct professor at a couple of places, and now do all of this community music making.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That is amazing. It is amazing. Let's unpack this a little bit. Tell me about high school Andy.
So, yeah. I've got my best friend from high school here.
Oh.
That was Scala, by the way.
What's your best friend from high school?
Scala.
Scala.
The sound effects, yeah.
Oh, Scala.
So we very much loved, both of us loved our choir director and our orchestra teacher. We respected them a great deal. And we would be the kids who hung out during lunch in their office, and they would say don't you have anything better to do? But a lot of the time, the two of us would be in the auditorium, which if there wasn't a class going on and you were allowed to be in the auditorium, you weren't supposed to be there. In fact, they kept it locked a lot of the time, but I would just break in. It wasn't very long. And we would just sing musicals in the auditorium, whether it was Les Mis or Phantom of the Opera, which we're both quite obsessed with.
The break into the auditorium in the style of Phantom of the Opera.
Scala. I've been here the whole afternoon. I put this pizza Vogue pizza plate from the cafeteria on my face. So you're gonna be Christine this time.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Which awesome song from the Phantom of the Opera would you like to sing? I have my iPod all queued up, so I'm ready to go. iPod 2.
Mask.
The mask. Mask. Half a mask. Half a mask. One opera. Full of fear.
Yeah. We would do that because that's how much we hated our musical director. That we thought we could just do it ourselves. And that's what happened.
And what was life like around? So you were in the choir, you were in the orchestra, you were getting inspired. What was the rest of life like at that time?
So simultaneously, basically just my entire high school career was music making. I mean, I really enjoyed science and history. I still am really interested in those subjects now. No thanks to somebody over there. But kind of running in parallel to that, on the farm we also, ever since this was kind of a thing because of my brother, but we also had horses. And we raised horses and we showed horses, like 4-H if you're familiar with that, like competitively riding horses at these different equestrian events. And so like all school year I would do all my music stuff, and then kind of every weekend over the summer we would pack in a truck and horse trailer and drive all the way up and down the East Coast going to these pony shows. And I would always, to the annoyance of my brother, but to the love of my father, that my dad and I would just sing pretty much the entire car. Like, it didn't matter. Phantom, yes, but also like he really loved opera, so loves opera. So like he would be singing like Turandot because he's like a tenor, and exactly, yes. So you know, it wasn't just my teachers, but you know, he had a very powerful voice when he was younger, but he still sings in some of my groups even, and so we would be singing just like down the highway, you know, with the windows rolled down, and then at all of these pony shows.
Come, son, let's ride.
I'm very ready for this one.
Andy, my boy, let's sing a typical family song. Oh, good boy. You are a little flat on the fifth one of the score there, but not bad at all.
Do you like how I pretended to hold the wheel just like you?
Stop scrambling back there!
Yeah, well, deal!
What's the matter with you?
You're ready to fight!
Figaro! Stop moving! Stop moving!
So you were pretty steeped in music by the time you got to college.
Oh yeah. And so I had to find an outlet for all of the creative energy, obviously. And some more of my friends are here because in college, not only was I, a music major and doing like music teacher things and orchestra and chorus and all of this other stuff, but I was also in a band, which is kind of like the most fever dream thing I can even just share about me. I was in this band called the Lucky Jukebox Brigade. Exactly. And just this was the 20 teens, and there were 9 people in this band, kind of at a given moment. So like lead singer, bass, guitar, drums, and then a whole separate percussion kit. Just kind of, this guy would surround himself with like bongos and congas and all kinds of stuff. And then also this 3-piece horn section. So just this enormous kind of like dance party, marching band, like just rock opera show.
What was the title of one of your songs?
They chose Rapture.
They chose Rapture.
We're the happy sunshine gumdrop jukebox band, and we're here to rock! This is the rocker! This is the rocker! Everyone go to the rocker! This is the rocker! This is the rocker! Rocker! Yeah!
Thank you very much. We do birthday parties.
Hey, I had some reservations about the name.
Yeah?
Kill him!
What happened to the band?
So, we played a lot of shows in Albany and Schenectady locally. We were together for a better part of 3 years, and we recorded a couple albums. Our lead singer is a very lovely lady by the name of Deanna DeLuke, and as kind of crazy as it sounded, she would just spin these incredible stories with her lyrics, and was really something of a novelist. She would write other things, but she was really devoted to, in a singer-songwriter fashion of the 20 teens, just telling a story, really narrative through these songs that we would all then kind of orchestrate as this enormous ensemble. And so the height of this experience was a national tour where we actually traveled all the way down the East Coast. We kind of put out a full-length album, and that culminated in this. We traveled all the way down to Florida, playing shows all the way down the coast, and then we went all the way over to Texas, played a couple of shows in Austin, Louisiana, Texas, and then went up, traveled all the way up through the Midwest, up to, what was it, like St. Louis or Chicago or something, and then all the way back. And you can imagine packing 8 people in a, like the smallest RV that they make, used RV, and kind of how cramped and stressful and agitating that experience could be.
Hey, I got the wheel. Can someone hit the...
Okay,
hit the
guys,
fast now?
all right, just, guys, what did we say about deodorant, okay? Yeah, come on, shower before we leave.
Deodorant's not in right now.
Who's driving?
Can you change the channel on the radio?
Here, I
Is
think I
there a
can get
rest stop anywhere?
I didn't know we were stopping to use the bathroom.
Oh, come on.
Can you remove your shoes from my
please?
Hey, can someone pass the piss jug and not the lemonade this time?
Here it is, here it is.
Idiot, pass it over.
Why are we driving over rapids?
You know, we could be rehearsing.
There was a piss check.
We are tuned in.
Yeah. But you know, people moved, people graduated, people's lives got more adult-like. It happens.
And you ended up being the director of your church
Yes.
music ministry.
Yeah, that's kind of where my adult career started. I've been there now going on 10 years. You can do the math. You don't have to do the math. And from there, I progressively have been building this music career that I'm very, very lucky to have. Picking up community gigs. My first one directing a large community chorus was in Williamstown as a part of Williams College. I've done work for RPI, Skidmore, and now I have this group Octavos, which is about 100 voice community chorus. We do an annual Messiah up at Union College. We do about 3 or 4 other concerts a year, and they let me do whatever I want, and it's a lot of fun.
So, what do you want? Is there sort of a goal or a vision or a philosophy that you try to express through your music?
So, I really like to tell people that I really do believe anyone can sing. Whether you're singing in high school or whether you just sing along to the radio, like, you have the innate ability to sing well, you just need the training. And so as a director, especially of you know, adults and frankly a lot of older folks, I am something of a continuing educator, but I'm also something of, like, I have to get up on the podium and be like, inspire people who they do want to be there, but to really kind of try to elevate their artistry, if you want to put it in kind of a flowery way like that. At the end of the day, I'm just trying to make powerful and moving art, which is also why I come.
Off-key Ethel? Off-key Ethel? Listen, I want you to know something. The birds sing. The frogs sing. And if you listen carefully, the wind sings. All things can sing. So when those kids are telling you that you're off-key, no. You're just slightly near the key. So the closer you get to the key and the pitch you want, you can be that singer. I believe in you, Ethel. You were once just a frail, scared singer.
Yes.
But now, in front of this crowd, I want you to do the best note that you have inside of you. From the diaphragm, breathe in, take it on in, like that, break the diaphragm, and sing the note. Now, in retrospect, not every bird sings.
music that brings joy to your life.
Yeah.
You have a wonderful partner.
I do.
I'm wondering how you met, but I'm wondering if rather than just tell us that,
Sure.
if we could maybe act it out.
Yeah.
And you'll guide us as we go.
You got it.
Okay. So, who would you like to cast as you on your first date?
Honestly, I think Drew's been doing a good job.
And who would you like to cast as your beau? Maybe someone who doesn't know exactly how.
I don't know if that's. He really wants to.
We're gonna act out your first date with what's her name?
Her name is Sharon.
Sharon. All right. We're gonna act out your first date with Sharon, and the only thing I'm gonna ask you to tell us ahead of time is sort of where it was, so that we just spent the whole time guessing like where you were. So.
Do you want where it was or when it was? Because the where is not nearly as.
Well, whatever you think, without giving too much away.
Okay.
What do we need?
Sure. Halloween.
Halloween. Okay, first date, Halloween. When these, I know you know how this works.
Yeah.
When these folks get something right, you're gonna ding that bell,
You got it.
and they'll know that it was right, and you can just try it so you can press that bell. Beautiful. If they get something wrong, you're gonna make the buzzer sound, and they will go back and try again with a new offer.
Okay.
Here we go.
Welcome to the Halloween party.
Is that right? Halloween party?
Welcome to this Halloween-themed dive bar for this night.
Good.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Is that what she said?
Look at my sexy nurse outfit.
Closer, but still
Look at my sexy 18th century nun outfit.
Hey, sister, why don't you step to the light so I can see that outfit better? Listen, I'm vaguely uncomfortable as someone employed by a church. I'm not going to complain about this.
Well, no, you aren't, you sexy boy. I don't know what to say. I'm just a girl with a head full of hair.
That's what I love about you.
You love me already?
Listen, I'm just gonna say it. What I like about you is that you put me in my place. Now, please, tell me what drink to get you.
I'll have a gin fizz. I'll have a Manhattan with a twist. I'll have just straight vodka. I'll have tea and I'll put some absinthe in it.
Hey, that's what I'm having too. I'm just gonna have a beer, but I appreciate that.
You are gonna have what I'm having.
I'm sorry, but I just have to draw the line. I'm not just gonna say yes to everything. Yes, dear.
Believe it or not, we are circling around the end of our time together. Not quite yet, but we're getting there. As you look ahead, what is a goal or dream that you're looking forward to?
That's a very loaded question. Because I've basically spent the entirety of my teenage and adult life dreading that, because growing up on a family farm from the age of about 10, people love to ask you, so when are you taking over? And as much as I've wrestled with that, I have to say, being a professional agriculturalist means that I am my own boss, which means that I can do all of the music that I want.
Act it out.
So, you know, maybe some of both going forward.
Okay, well, I would like to see 2 versions of this future.
Sure.
The very worst dystopian version of Andy taking over the farm, like a typical day in Andy's life, running the farm. And then we'll go back and we'll do the best of it.
Sure.
The 29th straight day of torrential downpour.
I thought you said future. That's
The 54th straight day of torrential downpour.
Thank the Lord it's raining, because no one's been watering the whole time that boy's been out on the road. So, things are still growing. When he comes back, all this is gonna be his. The mud, the bugs, all of it.
Hailstorm alert.
The hail, all of it.
Oh, man.
There you are.
Yeah, it's me.
Well, are you ready to take over?
Alex,
You have bad news.
Yes, that's some bad news.
What?
The farm looks like shit.
That's not news, son. We can all see that.
I'm here for rehearsal.
I can explain,
Yes.
but I'd rather not. You see, I teach idiots how to sing.
Oh. Listen, you're going to have to choose.
I thought that'd get banned.
You said the worst possible.
this is the worst.
You're going to have come in.
Come into the
To the
farm.
farm.
You have to have all of the farm goods ready for purchasing from me, and I see that you have nothing here. Because of you, stick boy, you are not doing well on the farm. Soon I will take it from you in all of your history, all 200 years. You'll be a nothing.
You've got to keep the farm in the family.
You've got to keep the chorus going.
No, you've got to keep the farm going.
No, the chorus.
The farm.
I have an idea. I'll teach the cows to sing. I'll be right back.
Scene. Okay, good. Enough of that. Let's see the best ideal of future.
Darling, when I take you home in a Surrey, then inside the chair in the Surrey, you will be in a money-making flurry with the fringe on top. Watch
It's
that.
another beautiful day in Niskayuna.
I've got We're gonna have a little rub. We're going to have some time in the tub, and then we'll check on the serves. They're singing in the fields, saying, "Oh, us fealty, this is prime Niskayuna realty. I love my job. Let's take the Lord's tour. What man could ask for more?"
Amazing Grace.
Wow, honey, your singing lessons are really paying off.
Hey, this grass is better than ever.
Yes!
Did you hear that? The grass is better than ever.
Wow! listen to that grass sing.
Honey, I think I can hear. I can fix that. I believe everything is capable of singing.
Yes, you even taught me how to sing. I was nothing, and now I'm a woman with everything.
That's completely true. And listen, honey, I can even hear the cows sing.
Won't you conduct them for me,
Oh,
darling?
7, 8.
Oh, the farm looks better than ever.
One day you'll have to take over the farm too, darling. It's okay. It's fun.
This is hell! This is hell! Hell!
Beautiful! We'll make a tenor of you yet!
Something like that.
Just like that.
Yeah.
Something like that.
We really do call it the Lord's tour.
Speaking of Lord, you and your family have been members of this church for a long time.
Yeah.
Tell me just a little bit about God, faith. What's your take?
I am kind of a faithful doubter, if I'm being honest. Like, I definitely believe in something, but I still don't think I'm nearly mature enough as a person to say, like, definitively what that looks like, and I think that's okay. Frankly, I think the important thing is the positive things that a religion can do for a community or for a family. I wouldn't have half the musical experience that I had without it. I like to think of it as a way, as something that kind of fuels my want for more.
Yeah.
Like, they would make fun, they have been making fun of it all night, but like, my strong desire to make art and make things better.
Yeah. If you're willing, we've arranged to have God here tonight.
Oh.
That's funny. And maybe you could ask him some things, whatever you want to know.
Andy, it's good to see you.
You too.
I believe in you. So what can I tell you, son?
It doesn't matter, whatever.
Will I ever get another college gig?
The last shall come first, Andy. Blessed are the meek. I guess that rules you out, doesn't it? Just a little godly humor.
Fair.
Nothing to be worried about. Of course you will. You know why? Because you believe in knowledge, you believe in learning, you believe in the joy of creation. Hey, we have that in common, big guy.
Awesome.
Will I have a better time than worse as a farmer?
Oh, now that's just a mess. In the grand scheme of things, at the end of the day, when you're caked with dirt, totally exhausted, and you have weird stuff under your fingernails, you may look back at those moments of decision and say, why did I ever do this? But then, the
plants will come up. The vegetables will mature, the fruits will form, the milk will flow, the people will come, the flowers will bloom, the smiles will spread. By then, of course, you'll be too old to notice most of it. But you'll love every moment of it. So I would have to say the final ultimate answer is yes. You'll have a great time.
Just one more.
Sure.
Between you and me.
I have infinite time.
Okay. That's nice. Just between you and me.
Sure.
What do we think of Sharon? No, maybe I'm speaking to the Protestant God of my people, but maybe I'm also speaking to the Catholic God of her people.
Either way.
Lord, you have a call of 9-5 here.
I can answer for you. She's a keeper. We adore her.
Yeah!
My mouth. I would only be right if we ended with a big musical finale number summarizing everything we've learned here tonight.
Yes.
Do it.
Get the band back together.
Yeah.
We don't have a lead singer.
Oh, sorry.
Maybe something sort of a little upbeat with a beat.
Okay.
Upbeat.
Okay, guys, I know that we're getting the band back together, but if we could just get, Handel's Messiah in there. One more time, this is all we're working on. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hallelujah. 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 Hallelujah.
When you're in the car, just plug your ears. Those people up front are having fun. Well, your fears, they'll keep it on the road and you won't carry the load. So long if you're just cool. Yeah. Hallelujah! 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 Hallelujah!
Maybe you got kids that really don't sing, and maybe you got people that really don't swing. But if you teach them nicely and have some lovely words, you'll get some good old songs out of them that you never heard. Hey!
Hallelujah! 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 Hallelujah!
Live your life with lots of charm. Live